Hey guys, what is up, and welcome today to How Good Is Ultron? It turns out he's pretty good, and even better after the latest update. My gosh, this champion just went from pretty good to pretty good. Which is that's a little bit of a step up. Like, it ain't that much, but it's enough to take into consideration. So Ultron is and has been known as an absolute powerhouse, commonly used in Alliance War defense, just because he is crazy powerful for that. And we're going to go through his kind of abilities and explain what makes him so good as a defender and often boss in Alliance War. So getting up his abilities now. So first and foremost, Ultron is a robot, so he is immune to both bleeding and also poison, which is huge, especially in the new patch, where bleeding champions look like they're coming really into popularity at the moment with the new mastery Deep Wounds. So him being completely immune to any bleeding, big thumbs up. That's really good. Also, once per fight when he reaches 50% health, and once when he reaches 25% health, he's going to start to regenerate, recovering 25% of his health over 10 seconds. Now, in most circumstances in the game, you can quickly parry or stun him, and that will interrupt this. However, when you're in Alliance War, there are certain nodes which you can place him on where the champion basically becomes completely immune to stun, meaning that people can't just quickly parry to actually, get rid of this and have to, suffer the healing or try and block it in some way. Maybe with a new mastery that blocks healing or reduces it per stack. What is it? Despair. That's what it's called. Despair. Some of that healing might be negated, but it's very unlikely that all of it will, unless maybe you're fighting an Iron Fist. Then yeah, it might be all negated. The next thing he has, which makes him really good, is every 7 seconds, he has like roughly, he has like a 20% evade, and it has like a 7-second cooldown. I spent like, it was about half an hour testing it, and it didn't seem to be like one evade. He just randomly evades every 7 seconds. It just seems to come off cooldown every 7 seconds. So yeah, that's a bit of an interesting one, but evade on an enemy that you're fighting is always very good, especially in Alliance War and defense, as what you want to do is try and throw your opponent off their regular fighting pattern as much as possible, and evade is a really good way to do that. So having evade makes him even more awesome. So his basic attacks, every 5 attacks, the next attack has a 100% chance to be a critical attack. Quite a nice perk there. He also has a function of a bleed, which again is very good for this champion to have, especially with the new mastery Deep Wounds, and the nerf to willpower. Before, this bleed was actually a bit of a drawback, but now it's another pro to the champion, so that makes him really awesome. So yeah, the bleed, 14% chance, 20% attack rating. It is a very weak bleed, but again, with Deep Wounds, if you're higher than the enemy, then that is going to instantly deal 0.6% of their max health. And added to that is your special attacks actually increase their damage by an absolute buttload if your target is bleeding. So whenever you use a special attack, quite often on this champion, I believe the best attack to use is actually special number 2. It's the one I use pretty much all the time. Just seems like the best option in terms of raw damage. So it removes all instances of the bleed and deals up to 50% additional damage for each one removed. So yeah, things can get pretty crazy. You can get up to 4, maybe 5 stacks of bleed and then use that. Mega damage. Then also, when he's blocking, he has a chance to gain a little bit of armor, nothing too great. And then on his special attacks, he has a function to stun. If they're successful, 40% chance for 3 seconds. Again, this can be quite good when he's defending, because if he gets, for example, a level 3 off, then it can stun, and then just stuff can get worse and worse for the person that's attacking. So those are all his kind of basic attacks and perks to the champion. He's just like really annoying to fight. However, he gets even more annoying when he's duped. So let's look at that. So my 4-star Ultron isn't duped, so we're just going to go down to the 3-star one. and look at his signature ability, which is called Absorption. So basically, when this champion is attacked, energy by an energy attack. So, for example, Doctor Strange, Magneto, you got Cyclops as level 1, Storm's level 1, 2, and 3. Basically, any attacks that are energy based, just as a few examples, only serve to power Ultron further. He converts a certain percentage of the damage taken by that energy attack into health and also power. So yeah, this makes him a really good counter to a very commonly used champion, Doctor Strange, because it really gimps like 60% of his damage and is very, very awesome. Also, Magneto totally destroys that champion as well. But yeah, this is just really icing on the cake, I would say, for this champion. He's already really powerful, and this makes him crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the abilities and signature abilities of Ultron. He has like just above average health and fairly decent attack. So let's have a look what we're sitting on for this one. So yeah, my Ultron has just short of 12k health, which is pretty good, a lot more than Scarlet Witch and Iron Fist, to say. The synergy bonuses on Ultron aren't that great. He's good paired with Yellow Jacket. Compared with Black Widow, he gets 7% crit rate. You know, 6% health doesn't really matter too much, and the Scarlet Witch one, again, a bit weak. But yeah, to be honest, actually, the family one is, again, even better in Alliance War Defense, because Superior Iron Man and Iron Man, especially when they're duped, are very popular champions to use in Alliance War because of their health recovery. So yeah, just makes them all a little bit harder to kill. So that's pretty cool. So that's it for Ultron, really, guys. He is amazing for Alliance War Defense. Definitely the kind of boss of choice for the majority of maps and groups, and a really great addition to your Alliance War Defense team. He's also kind of a viable option for Alliance Quest attacking, especially when you get into map 5 and get those nodes where you have bleeding or poison and also heal block. It can be very useful for that. But you know, his main purpose, I believe, is to be awesome in Alliance War. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you've learned a bit about Ultron in today's video and what makes him such a badass champion and why. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more awesome Marvel Contest of Champions content, if you could hit that subscribe button down there, that would be greatly appreciated. All the points in the world to you if you do that. Apart from that, take care, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day.